Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day. It's pretty freaking warm outside. I've been trying to work on my car and get that dash cam hardwired. So I get it to the point where I can get it to turn on when I turn on the ignition, and then when I turn off the ignition, the camera turns off. The only problem that I have now is it keeps, if I drive for a certain amount of time, it just shuts off on me. So I'm not sure what that's about. I thought it might be a loose connection, but I checked all the connections, and the one where the power cable plugs into the camera, that seems a little bit loose, but not enough to make it shut off on me. So I've been downstairs trying different things. I tried hardwiring it to things that turn on when you turn the car on. So right now I got it hooked up to the radio. So I mean, the radio works obviously because it's got the fuse in it, and then I put another fuse in there for the dash cam, which obviously enables it to turn on. My only issue is that I don't know how to keep it on. Like I said, it turns off on me after maybe about, I don't know, 5 minutes of driving, if that. It just cuts out for some reason. I'm not sure if it's something I did with the wiring, or if the camera's just bad, or what the deal is, but I have a feeling I'm going to get a whole new camera, and having to wait to do driving vlogs until then. So that's the update for that. Hopefully I can figure it out. I tried putting it on every fuse. I tried every fuse I could think of that would turn on when the car turns on, and if anything, I got it. Like I said, I can get it to the point where if I turn the key, it turns on. If I turn off the key, it turns off. It's just in between that I can't figure out. I doubt it would be a setting on the camera, because why would you want a setting to randomly turn off the camera while you're driving? I think you'd always want the camera to be on. So sometimes it was when I had it connected to a different fuse, it would turn off and on really quick. So that made me think there was a loose connection too, but like I said, I can't find one. I'm not the smartest when it comes to, electrical systems in cars. I don't remember much about that. I was just going off of what I did last time. I wired a hardwired dash cam, and last time I watched a YouTube video. I did what they said in the video, and it works for that guy just fine. But that's what makes me think it's just the camera's just old, just not working that well anymore. So I'm gonna have to try and find a new one at some point. So anyways, that, and I'm just trying to figure out what else I can do before work. Not feeling the greatest today, but yeah, I gotta go to work soon, so I figured I'd try and screw around with my car for as long as I could. As long as I could do it without getting frustrated, because it really is frustrating, and one of my fuses bent, so now it doesn't go back into the fuse box all the way. So I was like, that was just for me pulling it out. It's not like I did it on purpose or anything. It was just an accident. And the thing that sucks about my car is some of the fuses, you can't get to them, like the spare fuse. There's a part of the dashboard, a metal part of the dashboard that goes right in front of them. So I can't even get out the spare fuse. Well, I got one spare fuse out because I could reach it, but there's two spare ones that there's a metal piece in front of that you can't even get access to. So, and I lost one of my 15 amp fuses. So, yeah, I can't use this piece. See, the two fuses go in right here, and then you plug this fuse into the fuse panel. Or you plug these, where the prongs are, you plug those into the fuse panel, and then that's how it works. And it runs off of a little power inverter, so it can, get power to the camera, obviously. So I'm not sure what to do now. I don't have the money for a dash cam right this minute. It's going to be something I'm going to have to wait for. So just kind of frustrated today, that's all. I just want to go to work and get it over with, and yeah, that should be a jolly good time. Although last night it did go by pretty quickly, which was good. It's always good when the work goes by quick, obviously. I didn't realize it was already Thursday. This week is flying by, so yeah, I think I'm just going to give my car a break for a while and try and come up with something else, because clearly no matter how I wire it, the thing's just going to keep turning off on me, and sometimes it won't even turn back on if I hit the button, the power button. So I do not want to run the power cable to the cigarette lighter, because one, I think my cigarette lighter is bad. No, the cigarette lighter's not bad. Actually, I shouldn't say that, because it works for my power inverter and my air pump for my boat. But I just don't want to have a cord dangling down from the dash cam to the whatchamacallit, to the cigarette lighter, the power outlet, or whatever you want to call it. So I'd rather hide the wires and hardwire everything, just so you can't see the wires and everything, because it just looks like a mess. But pretty frustrated about that right now. I even went on a couple test drives with it, and it didn't, it shut off on me. I don't know what I got to do to get that thing to work. I really don't think it's a setting, because that wouldn't make sense if it was a setting in the manual or on the camera or whatever. But yeah, I'm getting tired of messing with it, so I think that's it for me for now. I gotta finish uploading some videos from the other day, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Probably just hang out until it's time to go to work, or I probably will go back down and see if I can figure that camera thing out. It's got to be something mundane that I'm missing. I mean, it's got ground, that's not an issue. It's just power is the issue. It gets power, then it shuts off. So it gets power, but it doesn't get power. So I'm just wondering if there is a loose connection, where it would be, because this is Rob's old camera, and I set it up in his old car, and we didn't have this issue when I set it up then. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. Like I said, I even had to go get a different jumper or adapter, or whatever you want to call it, just to be able to use on my fuse box. Of course, I get the small annoying fuses that are even more easier to lose, but I'm just gonna leave it alone for now. I might go back downstairs. I don't know what to do. I got, like, I don't know, 2 hours before I gotta go to work, so just feel really restless right now. I don't really know what to do. What was that? I thought I heard something. Anyways, that's it for me for now. I don't want to make this video too long, because, well, quite frankly, then it takes longer for it to convert, and I don't have patience today, so that's it for me for now. I'll probably be back later before work, and maybe the camera will be working. We shall see. But until then,